Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an amazing day. And today I'm doing a bit of a speed decorate, and this is going to be on the Luck family, aka Cameron's kind of housing compound that we're going to be using. It's not a compound, but loads of you guys, I was kind of overwhelmed that you guys in the majority want the triplets to stay together, even if it's just for now, because obviously they do have lots of different scenarios, things going on in their lives, but a lot of you are saying, you know what, we want to focus on Cameron, but at the same time we don't want to split the triplets up. So as we know, Millie's pregnant and we know that Seth is now a daddy and all that good stuff, but what I decided to do was take on board what you guys said. And as I said, a load of you said have like a big lot with 3 separate houses where they each have their own space, you know, obviously if Millie's going to have her baby and things like that, and if Seth and his baby mama or whatever, we still don't know, things are up in the air, but I decided that we would make this. Now this house, this particular one that we're working on today is Millie's. Now I've only managed to do the downstairs so far because already I'm up to like an hour of recording. Obviously it's sped up for you guys, but I just designed this basically from scratch. I thought about downloading one from the exchange, but I couldn't find something that I thought would work for me. So here I'm kind of working on her living room at the moment. Now, as we know, Millie, being a mermaid, is partial to blues and greens and aquas and things such as that. And I did stick to that theme kind of throughout the bottom of the house to make it fit her, if you like. And also the only room that's not like that is the kitchen, because it's a nice sort of sunshiny yellow, which I think is really nice in a kitchen. So I was kind of wanting an L-shaped couch, but then once I seen this, I played about with the colours for ages, but I decided at the end of the day not to go for that. So yeah, that's kind of what we end up doing with another couch. So my idea for Millie's house is to give her enough space to grow, and enough space that ideally if she did want to stay there for whatever, she could then do that. And what I'm kind of planning on doing as well is I've got some backstories as to how they find this place and things like that, and I don't want to waste any of that for you because that's still to come up, but I do have some backstories for that. I've also got some backstories about what's going to happen with Emma, what's going to happen with Gabby and Johnny, and potentially their 3 children. So yeah, I've got loads in my head for the Lux, and some of you had suggested as well to while I'm here, name suggestions down below for Gabby's baby and also for Millie's baby. So name suggestions, because I haven't recorded yet. I'm going to record tomorrow. So name suggestions on this video, and I'll take the name suggestions from this one. So I decided to play about with that couch. That's a couch from the store, which I like. I kind of went off on a tangent there and then forgot something. Don't know what I was doing, so let's just carry on with this. So I decided to change up that couch and just make it a nice deep kind of colour of fabric. And then I've got some seashells and things. They're custom content, but I just thought they would be nice to put in the living room because kind of like Millie's collected them, if that makes sense. And obviously, as you know, when she does go scuba diving, she does collect things, so we can kind of start to incorporate that round about her house when she has her own space. But I've got loads of stories planned. I'm excited, and I'm really excited. So the other 2 houses, I don't know if you'll see speed decorates or speed builds, because obviously we're moving on to Cami very, very soon, probably within 2 episodes, so there may not be enough time to get these up. So we'll see. If you really do like this though, I'll record them all, and if you really do like this and you would like to see it, then, you know, by all means I'll put them up. I certainly don't mind. But the other 2 houses will be, the biggest one will be Cammie's obviously, and then the other one will be Seth's and whatever happens in his life. So, and someone had also said that they feel that, you know, Cammie didn't have much of a story, and that's a couple of times now that that's been said, and I know that, you know, I totally acknowledge that that's right, the other family, but then I think we had to have that. I think we had to have that kind of story. We couldn't just concentrate on him. For me, it's all about the full family, because now where it stands is we're now going to focus on Cameron and his career as a director. I realised that I had made a mistake. So his career as a director and his love life and whether we're going to pursue the, you know, having loads of babies with loads of different women, you know, being a free sort of spirit. And you know, we will be pursuing that with him, but it'll be nice as well to have Millie and the baby and Seth and whatever happens there round about as well. And obviously I want to kind of still keep in touch with Emma and maybe do some house jumping and things, because this family means a lot to me, and I know from your comments that it means a lot to you too. And I absolutely love reading your comments, because I've never had an LP. Well, maybe 100 Baby Challenge actually. 100 Baby Challenge people were invested in that LP, and I feel this is kind of the same. That you love the characters and you love the family, and it's great to have that as an LPer who's sharing your stories. It's amazing to have that kind of reaction and that kind of feedback from, you know, the subscribers and the people that watch. So I really do read every single comment. I try and reply to every comment. So please leave a comment. If you've never left a comment before, say hi. Just say hi if you don't know what to say. Because I do love to get to know you, and I recognise names and things like that, so it's great. But anyway, I digress again. We're moving on to the sort of office area, and I was just thinking of this being just quite a nice area through the archway from the living room, just a nice chill out area where, you know, Millie could work on maybe a book, maybe writing about her life as a mermaid and a self-help book. I don't know. We don't know what's coming up for Millie, but I just thought having a computer there would be quite nice. And I had in my head a sort of study type feel to it, so I was looking for bookcases that matched. And then I found this one, which I love. It's the converted bookshelf from the Sims 3 store, and it's converted from a boat. And I just thought for our Millie, that is freaking perfection. So yeah, I thought that would be the type of thing she would most definitely have in her house. And then I was kind of thinking, well, maybe we should put a wee couch in here so that if she's on the computer or her son or daughter's on the computer, you know, that they could then chat with each other. I know it's not the Sims 4, so they can't chat with each other, but we'll just imagine they can. And then I decided I'll put the easel in, and I thought, what about a chess set? So I was fanning about with the chess set, trying to kind of make that work, and it didn't quite work. So I went with very plain wallpaper downstairs, and I just went for that because I thought a blue theme. And then I thought that was really cute for the corner. So yeah, I really like the study actually. Sorry that the screen goes black. I don't know why it's doing that. But I really like the study. I think that it looks quite nice. And I don't think I could find a rug that matched. I think I gave up in the end. I think I gave up in the end. Because I was like, oh, screw this. Spending too much time, too much indecision. And what I was thinking as well when I was building it is, I did. Yeah, I did to put that rug in. That's really nice. Forgot what I was doing. And here I am going out, saving it, going back in, because you know what it's like. Yeah, I was thinking I was building it that I never really truly appreciated how good the building is. Look how long this is to save. This is seriously sped up 4 times. And this is how long this save lasts. Nuts. Anyway, so I never really realised how much I absolutely adored building in The Sims 4 until I had to build in The Sims 3 again, and it's laggy as anything. Like, it doesn't look too bad like this, it doesn't actually look too bad, but see when you're doing the build, oh my god, it's just so laggy, and just there's things that I miss from The Sims 4, but I love The Sims 3 as well, but I just don't really like the building aspect of it. But as I said, I couldn't find anything that really meted the requirements, so I thought, God, well, it's going to have to be me. I'm just going to have to do it. So but actually when I was getting into it, I was kind of enjoying it. So it's one of these things you kind of think, oh god, I need to do this, but then you do it and you think, you know what, this is actually quite fun, which is why I thought I would do this with you and just kind of show you the process rather than just show you the house and go, ta-da, this is what I made. Well, at least you can kind of see what I made. I'm not one for lots of clutter about my house, and that's why I don't have top cabinets in The Sims 3. I do have it at home, obviously at my own house. I think everyone has top cabinets, but I just feel, they feel massive. Like, look at that, it seems to take up so much room. To me, they should be slightly thinner. Or there should be options for slightly thinner, but I try every time to put it in a kitchen, then I decide against it. And of course I've got the baking station there. That doesn't quite stay there though. The baking station, oh my god, baking station moves to its own place. I'm making a white cooker, and of course the fire alarm, and then a bin. So I decided to put this over here just to have, I was going to put the two of them in, but then I realised it didn't fit. So I decided to go ahead with that, and I thought they'll probably not be able to use the bin from there. So we'll see. We will play test it. And then this is me just adding some kind of assortment things to make it look kind of not cluttered, but lived in. I think that's the thing. Like, I see some people's houses, or I've seen some houses that you go into that are Sims made, and they just seem really, really cluttered. Like, nearly every space is filled with something, and I don't know, I'm not a minimalist in any sort of way, but I just don't feel there's a need to... I found those vases and I thought they were lovely and I wanted to put them somewhere, so they went in there. But I just don't think you need to cover every single surface with something. So got this cookie jar, some lemonade, and popped that in there. So that was quite cute. You do get quite decent. And then that is a random thing I didn't even know I have. And then there's cupcakes, so it looks quite cute. And then I decided I wanted to make this a lighter shade of yellow. Do you know, I'm really excited to get on to this section of this Let's Play. Like, I'm really, really excited about it. I feel like I can't believe that we're however many parts we're at now, like, what, 52? And that is us literally just fully moving on to generation number 2. Well, I suppose that's not necessarily the case. I mean, okay, it's not officially moved on, but we did take Cammy to uni and things. Okay, sorry about that, guys. That noise you heard was Camtasia crashing on me. So, yeah, I've been having problems with Camtasia for about a week or so. It seems to not be doing its job. So I've had to look into other editing software and things such as that, because I kind of want to go for something that is a bit more fancy-nancy anywho. So... where were we? So here we are working on the formal dining room. Now, initially I kind of thought to myself, is Millie the type of person that's going to have a formal dining room? But you never know how big her family, Seth's family, Cammy's family is going to get. And I kind of feel like out of the triplets, she's going to be the one that wants to hold them together. So I think family dinners and stuff will be something that gets done pretty frequently, I think. And they'll probably gather around that bigger table. And I just thought I would make it kind of cute. You know, I really like that kind of colour, and I thought I would bring the green into the rug. And I really like that table as well. It's got a nice kind of rustic wooden theme with the glass on it. I just think it's nice for a formal area, but not too formal. I mean, it's not stuffy. It's nice. And then I really like those curtains that you get. They're from the Sims 3 store. And do you know what I like about Sims 4 and the stuff packs is if I'm using something, I can say, oh, that came from the movie stuff pack, or oh, that came from Romantic Gardens or whatever. Whereas with this, I'm just like, it came from the store. I don't know where. I just did. It just came from the store. But anyway, I digress. So this is us just finishing this off, and then the only other thing down this floor is a downstairs bathroom. But I actually really like this house, like as a general rule of thumb. Like, I do actually think that it's quite a nice size, quite a nice shape to it, and I don't think it would be particularly expensive either. So this is just the downstairs lobby. But let me know in the comments down below if you like this video. Please leave a like in the video, even if you don't like it, just because you like me and you love me. But let me know your thoughts, and if you have any ideas about what I could include in this area for them, let me know. And as always, I love you all very much, and I hope that you enjoyed this little glimpse into the luxe future, and I'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye, guys.